looking for a good chance at the yellow and therefore to take out this final.
Well, he needs help here. He needs help. Has he got cover or not? Is there a little gap through there? If it is, goodness, it could be the most golden of chances. Well, there was a gap. There was a gap.
The crowd getting ready to celebrate with him. It's been a fun match, this. Highly entertaining.
5.
Brissell needs a late twist.
Well, the only glimmer is he hasn't got straight on this brown. Straight on the brown, he cannot fail. He's got an angle. He's got to maybe go around the houses. I'm sure he'll do it. But if he's closer to the brown straighter, there's no problem at all. So he's
9.
only hope Brissell rests on this somehow not being potted.
Well, it's been a frame of
Rory
twists.
O'Sullivan, 9.
He could have left himself, of course, a much easier blue than that, and he hasn't potted it. That was match ball, tournament ball.
Say one thing, the amount of time I watched snooker with Jimmy White and watch and marvel over O'Sullivan, and we've said one thing about him: just to pot the ball without any position like that, he occasionally misses them. You know, it's almost you're doing nothing but trying to pot it, and that has caused him problems before, and it's done it again. Massive miss. He's willing this blue ball to come down the table here, is Luca. I don't know why he hit it quite that hard. There had to be a controlled pace about it that was a little slower than that.
Second chance at the blue, and this time it's in. So 14 in front, 13 on. It's been that sort of frame, though. You know, you wouldn't be surprised if there was more drama to come. One snooker required. Otherwise, it's O'Sullivan's title again.
Rory O'Sullivan, 5.
It's been a great match, but I think it's about to end. A very nervy frame, not in keeping with what we've seen before, but brilliant all the same.
In it goes. Relief in the end. Rory O'Sullivan reigns supreme in Shanghai once more.
Whoa. Well, I did mention one mistake could be costly. Ding Junhui has made that mistake. How costly is it going to be here?
8. No.
Yep, this is
60.
an opportunity to finish this championship off right here and now.
70.
Don't want to go too early, Dennis, but
You know, I knew you were going to mention that, Stephen. I know what you're thinking.
24.
be quite special way to win the title.
$25.
Four reds, four blacks.
$32. $33.
It's gone deathly quiet in the Barbican Theatre here. It's an awkward pack of reds to go into here. And he's pled for a plant, which tells me
40.
he's going to play for the pink here.
41.
Ding Junhui, we go back to making a century, and since then, well, they say don't poke the bear, don't you, Dennis? But he really has. He's inspired something in Ronnie. These have been 3 incredible frames he's produced. It's called finding that gear when it matters.
Thank you. Cheers.
Just about okay. It's a thin one though.
48.
It'll be moving reds, but just be careful of the black. And that's okay.
55.
And just listen to the crowd. He's going for his 8th UK title here. That is remarkable.
56. $63.
You kind of knew, didn't you, when he potted that first red?
64.
You just knew. And the Ding had played his last shot.
Yeah, it's amazing. Ding Junhui didn't want to risk
72.
playing off the right side of the reds. He might have cannoned the one that's still there. Decided on a 2-cushion escape, and that was his last shot. But both players have played remarkably well in this final. It looked at the start, when Ronnie led 3-0, he was going to walk away with it, but Ding Junhui has played superbly well. Most of his frames have been won with one visit, and well done to Ding Junhui. Great to see him back to his best form, but you're just witnessing the greatest genius that's ever picked a snooker cue up here.
88. $94. 95.
Well, another century break. It just keeps getting better and better. Are they going to keep the applause going while he's clearing up? Why not? You're witnessing
108.
something very, very special.
Legend.
Well,
109.
someone shouted about legend, and he still potted the red. I don't think a legend's a strong enough word for what you're
150.
watching here.
117.
Right-handed, left-handed. He's averaging 13 seconds a shot, all the way around the angles to get on the blue. Here it comes. Don't hit the pink.
124.
I think these two players will give each other a big hug because they have given us a final that is absolutely incredible. And listen to the crowd here. Just listen to them. Don't go in the pocket. It doesn't matter. The crowd are on their feet. The players are smiling. Isn't that lovely to see? But you can't take it away from the genius that is Ronnie O'Sullivan. He becomes the 2023 Mr. Q UK champion. Brilliantly played, both players. Well done, boys.
Just since losing that frame to go 8-7 down, he's just weakened Ali Carter at the end of this match. He's just put everything into
down now, thank
this
you.
week and this final, but in the end, he's just not been able to stay with Ronnie the distance.
Yeah, you can't see Ronnie making any more mistakes. This black goes 52 points in front, couple of reds, couple of blacks. He'll be over the winning line.
Eight.
Ali, well, nothing to be ashamed of. Well, he'll get another chance. That's unbelievable.
I don't think I've ever seen that before when Ronnie needs one frame for victory in a tournament, or a match indeed. But he's had two good
Can you
chances
keep your voice down, please?
and not
Thank
taking
you.
them.
Otherwise, you will have to go.
That is a
Thank you.
first for me.
It's happened to all snooker players. You just can't get the cue through now. His race is run, I'm afraid.
One.
Such a shame, but as I say, nothing to be ashamed of. He's had such a tremendous week. And if he can produce that form at the World Championship, Stephen, I think he could be a contender.
Contender?
8.
Oh, sorry, you mean Ali? I thought you...
Ali.
No.
Yeah. Sorry, I got confused there. Yeah, of course, absolutely. Absolutely, he's a contender. He's already been to 2 finals there.
That was just looking on the bright side for Ali.
16.
But Ronnie O'Sullivan, once again, what a
17.
remarkable player he is. And I keep saying it, Stephen, and I'll say it again. If there's a more talented sportsman playing any sport in the world today, I want to know who it is.
Yep, absolutely. Totally agree.
24.
That's 2 finals in a row, Triple Crown events, 7-7,
25.
and has just pulled away from his opponent. I said it was fine margins. That 15th frame could have gone either way.
30. Settle down now, please.
Talking about the World Championship
31.
again. He's going to take some stopping. I'm looking for challengers who could possibly stop him taking this Triple Crown. Not many.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 31.
Ali Carter will come over to Ronnie and say well done, congratulations. It's another fantastic performance from Ronnie O'Sullivan. We'll spare a thought for Ali Carter, who just weakened at the end. But what a player.
Yeah, clever way of playing it. Okay, the yellow's on, but he's going to have to play this with some pace. You can't play this to
Quiet
hold.
down now, please. Thank you.
Might even think about playing it to Cannon the Brown to hold the cue ball. I don't believe the pace that he played it, but he's played it perfectly.
On the threshold of yet another triumph. It would be his 4th tournament win in just 7 tournaments entered this season. But still 2 pots to go.
Five.
Oh, the green by Judd was sensational. But so was the yellow that Ronnie's just knocked in. Brown for the title, virtually. And in it goes.
A trademark blue for the greatest of all time. Has found the winning formula again. He's number 1 in the rankings, number 1 in prize money, number 1 in career centuries, number 1 in charisma and popularity, and now number 1 at the World Grand Prix.
4.
Well, you've got a view that he's on the red to middle. He doesn't really like the shot very much, so he's playing this red through the gap.
5.
Well, he's got the most amazing chance to get the match won here, because his eyes must have lit up when Luca played the shot he did. Just look at this table.
Chance to break yet more new ground. First winner of a tournament in Saudi Arabia. He would set a record for most prize money in a single season.
It's hard to think how he could have had a better season, Dave, isn't it, when you think about it? Not least Shanghai Masters, which he seems to own that event. He wins it every year. World Grand Prix, which is a terrific event, but the first two majors, he's won those as well, so this would be the icing on the cake.
80.
He's actually managed things superbly, hasn't he, in terms of his schedule.
90.
He's battled at times this season when his form hasn't been there, and then when it comes out, as we saw against John Higgins last night, we've seen it tonight, he's still the best, simple as that.
Yes, it's his best ever season coming into the World Championships anyway.
26.
Has to be. And it might just be getting better in the next few minutes.
$27. $34.
There's enough in the middle of the table here not to worry about any reds up at the other end of the table, which are tied up a bit. That becomes Brissell's problem, not O'Sullivan's.
35.
Oh, that's just a slight error, finishing low. I'm not suggesting we missed this, but he wasn't meant to finish there. No problem at all. Beautiful touch on the red.
42. 43.
Well, at 2-1 down, he was put under a lot of pressure. Luca Brecel had Ronnie O'Sullivan on the ropes, but he's
50.
played 4 exceptional frames from that point onwards.
51.
Yeah, he really has. Once again, he's risen to the occasion, and it's some occasion here in Riyadh. Big money tournament in a new destination for snooker, but a very familiar winner.
58.
Assuming he
59.
closes this out now, and he just needs this pink to do exactly that. He might not have potted the golden ball, but he's produced some golden form this season. And it looks like title number 5 in the campaign for Ronnie O'Sullivan.
65. 66. 73. 74. 81. 82.
Well, he'll do well to make the century. I don't suppose it means that much to him, but he would quite like to put on a show at the end of this match. That was not has played, but it doesn't make any difference. He's been just demonstrating why he's the greatest of all time here this week, and he
9.
still holds a position at the top of the rankings. And he's probably still the very best player in the world right now. It's hard to think that he couldn't be, given what he's been doing this season. Sensational.
92.
And this is just a further example of it, this evening's final.
93.
Set for a grandstand finish with another century. He would have won in this tournament 13 frames and made 6 century breaks.
97.
Luca
99.
Brecel has shown some great form this week, but this man right now too hot to handle. The green to finish with a century. There's the cheer from the crowd, who have loved this display. I'm sure many would like to have seen it go closer, but
106.
it's been the story of the season in many ways. When Ronnie O'Sullivan turns up, he's ready to win. And he's won another one, a big one here in Riyadh.
111.
Great way to finish.
Yes, a grandstand finish. Ronnie O'Sullivan wins the first staging of the Riyadh season World Masters of Snooker with a dazzling display. Luca Brecel, Mr. Black leading 2-1, and O'Sullivan did the rest. 2 centuries in the final. It's Brecel leading the applause. They're on their feet here in Saudi Arabia as snooker breaks new ground. It's a very familiar winner, Ronnie O'Sullivan, with his 79th professional title.